From hidden superpowers to forbidden behaviors. Today, we uncover 10 shocking animal actions that experts don't want you to know about. 10. Silent supersensors. At number 10, we have animals that possess sensing capabilities so advanced that researchers often keep them under wraps. For example, certain insects or fish detect magnetic fields, electric fields, or vibrations beyond our understanding. These abilities give them massive survival advantages. And some experts argue that revealing the full extent might challenge how we think about animal intelligence and adaptation. Forbidden mating rituals. Number 9. Mating rituals in the wild so bizarre, so extreme that many studies don't get publicized. Think of insect species where males sacrifice themselves, or where females control reproduction in ways we barely understand. These rituals are sometimes omitted or glossed over in textbooks because they confront our preconceived notions about nice nature. Secret social hierarchies. At 8, the social structures of some animal societies that experts don't widely broadcast. For instance, animals that appear to operate in a democratic way or flip roles between dominant and subordinate in cycles, challenging the alpha male stereotype. These hidden hierarchies hint at behavior far more complex than we're taught. Banned predation techniques. Number 7. Predation techniques that are so ruthless or surprising that many wildlife viewers never get to see them. For example, animals that use stealth and deception in ways that seem almost human-like. Mimicry, ambushes, tool usage. Experts may withhold full videos of these behaviors because they disrupt the romantic idea of nature's balance. Underground communication networks. At 6, secret communication channels in the animal kingdom, from chemical trails to seismic vibrations through the earth. These systems are often invisible to human observers and thus rarely featured. They reveal a hidden layer of life beneath the surface of what we see. Off-limits migration routes. 5. Migration paths and behavior so remote or dangerous that scientists limit access to them. Animals crossing entire continents, navigating by stars, magnetic cues, or deep ocean currents. Some of these routes are poorly documented or kept under wraps to protect the species. It's a way nature hides its most epic journeys from us. Clandestine intelligence trades. Number 4. Trade and cooperation between species that is rarely acknowledged. Animals that share knowledge, exploit each other, or engage in symbiotic relationships far more intricate than simple animal instinct. These clandestine bonds show intelligence and strategy that blur the lines between human and animal behavior. Forbidden extreme survivals. 3. Animals surviving in conditions so extreme, deep ocean vents, freezing wastes, high radiation zones, that these survival stories are often sidelined. Some experts fear that if we emphasize how adaptable animals are, we might underestimate human responsibility for protecting the planet. Hidden genetic mutations. At number 2, genetic mutations in wild populations that give animals unexpected powers, camouflage beyond belief, regeneration, extreme lifespan, or adaptation to toxins. Many of these mutations are still being studied and are not fully publicized because they raise big questions about what life is capable of. Suppressed apex behaviors. And finally, number 1, apex behaviors of animals at the top of their food chains that scientists may be reluctant to showcase. We see the lion as king of the savanna, the shark as ruler of the sea, but what about when they break the rules? When apex predators cooperate in surprising ways, hunt outside their usual patterns, or evolve new strategies, these behaviors challenge how we view dominance, nature's order, and even our place in the world. The outro, so there you have it. 10 shocking secrets of the animal kingdoms that many experts prefer to keep in the shadows. From hidden supersenses and underground communication to apex predators rewriting the rules, nature is far stranger, smarter, and more surprising than you ever imagined. If you enjoyed this dive into the hidden world of animals, hit that like button, subscribe for more crazy nature truths, and ring the bell so you never miss an upload. Drop a comment below. Which secret surprised you the most? And share this video with someone who thinks they know everything about nature. They'll need a reality check. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next wild adventure. Every time we think we've mapped the wild, it redraws itself. We build borders, categories, hierarchies, But nature never signs our maps. It changes shape, changes meaning, and whispers its truths in languages we're still too young to hear. Cut to slow-motion waves crashing. Zoom on a tide pool. Microscopic life moving. We thought we understood the animal kingdom. Predators, prey, instincts, survival. But the deeper we look, the more it feels like we've only read the prologue of a book that's billions of years long. The shocking secrets we've uncovered tonight. The hidden senses. Forbidden rituals, secret hierarchies. They aren't just curiosities. They're messages. Echoes of something ancient and ongoing. They tell us that life is not chaos. It's a code, intricate, evolving, written in DNA and behavior. Vibration and song, transition to desert time-lapse, sun setting, shadows stretching. And maybe that's what makes these forbidden truths so unsettling. Because when we realize how intelligent, connected, and adaptable life truly is, we're forced to admit we're not standing above nature. We're standing inside it. Think about that. When a bird uses the stars to cross oceans, when an ant colony behaves like a single living organism, when whales sing across thousands of miles, their voices bending through layers of water and time, what if these aren't exceptions? What if they're the rule, and we're the ones who forgot the language? Slow pan across deep-sea footage, glowing plankton, jellyfish. Scientists once believed humans were the only creatures with culture, communication, or consciousness. But every decade, another barrier falls. We find animals teaching, mourning, celebrating, deceiving, solving problems, even dreaming. And if we can dream, and they can dream, then perhaps the line between us isn't as solid as we like to believe. Fade to montage of animals. A wolf pack, an octopus changing color, an elephant's eye. Some experts keep these discoveries quiet, not out of malice, but out of caution. Because the more we expose these worlds, the more we risk disturbing them. The wilderness doesn't need our spotlight. It needs our silence. Some mysteries are meant to be observed only in whispers, not documentaries. But that doesn't mean we shouldn't look. It means we should learn how to look, humbly, curiously. As students of a system older than language itself, music swells slightly. Piano joins the ambient tones. Look closer, and you'll see the patterns repeating, the way coral reefs mirror neural networks. The way mycelium beneath the forest floor behaves like a brain. The way migration paths resemble blood flowing through the veins of a planet. We're surrounded by intelligence, not the kind that writes books or builds machines, but the kind that balances entire ecosystems, that remembers droughts and floods through genetic memory, that negotiates peace and war every sunrise between predator and prey. Cut to savanna dawn, animals stirring in the golden light. Maybe the real secret experts hide isn't that animals are stranger than we think. It's that they're smarter than we admit. Smarter in ways that don't fit our definitions of intelligence. Smarter in ways that remind us that being human isn't the pinnacle of evolution. It's just another experiment in a vast laboratory called Earth, and that realization can be terrifying. Because if animals have societies, if they plan, communicate, even love, then our moral compass shifts. Every cage, every net, every forest cleared becomes harder to justify. Soft pause, quiet moment of reflection. So maybe what's hidden isn't just knowledge, it's responsibility. The more we uncover, the more the mirror points back at us. We're not just observers of the wild. We're participants in its story. Music shifts, hopeful strings enter. Here's the truth. Nature doesn't need to be tamed, saved, or explained. It needs to be understood. Because every creature, from the tiniest plankton to the mightiest elephant, carries a piece of the same ancient code that runs through us. Life is not a hierarchy. It's a conversation. Cut to montage. Raindrops falling on leaves, lion cubs playing, birds migrating. And if we can learn to listen, truly listen, we might hear what the planet has been saying for eons. That survival isn't about dominance, but balance. That strength isn't about control, but cooperation. That knowledge isn't something we own, it's something we share. Music builds to a gentle crescendo. So the next time you see an animal behave in a way that seems strange or impossible, remember, that's the universe reminding you that wonder still exists. That science hasn't mapped every mystery. That somewhere, deep in the jungle or beneath the waves, there are still secrets. Not forbidden, not dangerous, just waiting for eyes that know how to see. Music fades into quiet ambient tones. Slow zoom out to the Earth from space. Because in the end, the animal kingdom isn't a separate realm. It's part of one great breathing organism, the Earth itself. And maybe, just maybe, the biggest secret of all is that we're not observers of that kingdom. We're citizens of it. Soft closing pause. Narrator, final line, gentle tone. So keep your curiosity wild. Keep your compassion fierce.